I'm playing I like Payuti, and if I notice that this is the part where I have a problem with, each time I sit down to practice, instead of starting from the beginning, I will only go to the exact part which I have to practice where I am making a mistake. Similar to object-oriented programming, and we are taking this particular unit, we are making sure that it can be connected with what comes before and after. What I mean is, when I practice the Ananda Mohana, instead of starting with the index or the middle finger, I start with the ring finger, because if I do with ring, then going back is possible with the middle, and still I have one more finger here left to do. If I make sure of the phrasing and fingering and use future memory, in the sense I am already planning for what comes later, then it doesn't matter if I'm not practicing the whole song each time. Even if I'm taking one piece, practicing it, I can connect it with the rest of the song. Why do it like this? Instead of spending time on what we already know, we can spend precious practice time on where we can improve. Finally, we need to be able to play the song. It's not just for theory, it is a practical art form, right? So where am I making a mistake? If I know the 10 spaces where I'm making a mistake, then even if I have only 5 minutes to practice, I can directly go there, not really take care of the notes or somehow try to repeat and get it correct. Instead, I can go to the underlying competencies. Am I using the fingers correct? Do I have to connect it in a different way? This way, I'm making sure that the bottlenecks, the parts where are not at working, can be corrected, fit with the remaining of the song, and as early as possible I have a practical result. Be very conscious about what we practice. No need to include unnecessarily random things. Decide what is it that we are working for this month, for the next month. Within that, like I said, wherever we are making a mistake in consistency or otherwise, that is exactly what we will practice each time we get the time. If you're a beginner, start with a beginner variation, meaning it's not overwhelming, but at the same time it is challenging. Later you can start including more and more embellishments as you iterate and practice. So one, practice towards what you really want to finally play. You can include variations of it, whatever matches your current skill level. Second, take care of the errors which you're making now. Understand what are the underlying factors which may be causing the error. Each time you have time to practice, directly go to the error, practice them, instead of spending time on playing everything that you can already do or including random stuff.